Hi everybody, welcome to episode 5 of Dungeons & Brothers. We had a lot of technical difficulties last week, causing us to lose all of the video in stream for episode 4. You're better off, really. Basically, the only thing that really happened was the party killed another zombie, Big Red joined back up, and they found a deck of many things, which they wisely recognized it did not use. So here we go. Let's kick off this week's episode.
So what order did you want to move into?
J355 first, me second, Cole third, and Big Red last because he has the most last hit.
So who's coming in?
Me!
Okay. And then Duke Cole's the rear guard? Is that what?
Then it went
And then me.
Okay.
Appreciate you guys taking care of me and not letting me die.
Yeah?
Shut up.
That's a sandwich talk. We're having sandwiches while we play. Alright, so you just opened the door to this room, is that what's going on? You sure nothing's gotten in there since the last time you were playing?
Right.
That's probably a good point. I'll listen first.
Yes, I was about to say that.
So, just give me a perception roll, and you tell me what that perception is.
Alright, let's see.
Do you know that the only symbol on this is this, and this is 20?
Oh, I got a natural 20 plus 2.
Oh, alright, nice. You hear, you listen at the door, and you can obviously tell that there is nothing else in this room.
Okay, cool.
So you guys
Alright, so let's go in.
Alright.
Can I roll perception to see what's in there?
Perception is only going to give you what you can already look at in the room.
How about investigation?
Sure. You want to do an investigation roll?
7.
Can you describe?
The room. Maybe under the.
Can
You're
you
going to investigate. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll describe it. I'll describe it too.
Yeah, can you describe before we start investigating?
Yeah. I usually do. What was the roll you got? We'll wait on your roll. We'll let you roll again. Okay, so you come into this room. This appears to be like maybe it was like a living room sort of place at one point. There's a rug, but there's also like a lot of rubble sort of laying around the place here. Can you please hang on to the dice?
Mm-hmm.
And much like the rest of this place, it's a mess in here. It's not this home is not in good shape. It's seen better days. Sorry, and I'm bringing up a screen that I want to pull to my other screen. Yeah, so you're in this room that sort of looks like it was a living area probably at one time, but now is a piece of crap like the rest of the house.
I want to roll investigation to see if I can see anything under the rug.
Can you zoom in a little bit?
Sure. Hang on one second. Let me just.
Oops. Oh,
I gotta switch pages.
I must say I'm relieved that's a rug, because I thought it was a giant puddle of blood.
Alright. Is that good?
That's perfect, thank you.
Alright.
I want to look under the rug with my perception.
Alright, so what do you. But I can hang on one second. And I want to look under the rug with my shimmel. It says. This might have been a poor map design choice.
Actually, I want to look in the rubble.
Alright. Hang on. It's how you are.
I'm also perception.
Investigation you're gonna roll?
I'm going to roll investigation to
Hang on,
investigate
I
all
gotta
the
get to your
rubble.
room, and there might be a better description. Okay, yes, this is called the living area. A door in the north wall leads to a small patio outside. There's cracked pavement out there. When you look out the window, you see it's sort of overrun with weeds. Other than the big pile of refuse in the southeast corner, the room is pretty much bare. So you want to, let's see. Yes, roll investigation.
You said there was only 2 doors.
19.
One.
I got a 19.
19. Okay. So yes, there are 2 doors in this room. One is
Okay.
leading outside. That's the one to the north, and one's the one you came in.
I was looking in the pile of rubble, and I got a 19.
You're looking in the pile of rubble? Okay. Hang on. You look in the pile of rubble, and with a 19, you find a lot of really gross stuff, but your hands don't get dirty at all. There's nothing in the pile of rubble.
I'm looking under the rug.
You want to... Okay, so you're going to roll investigation too.
16.
All right. Cole, you lift up the rug, and you find what appears to be a trap door.
Oh, I knew it. See, it's on the map.
Three traps.
Who wants to investigate that trapdoor a little more? With Cole's investigation roll, does he notice something like if the trapdoor will be stepped on?
Well, so where are you? How close are you? I mean, you have up the thing, right? So let's see. Let's say that Duke Cole, here, and as he lifted up the trap, he hears a really loud voice saying, "Welcome, fools, to your deaths!"
Maybe that's just a record player.
You guys hear something?
Close the door, quick.
Definitely, that was really loud. My eardrums are still ringing. My eardrums are popped.
So
Okay.
What would you all like to do?
I yell where the sound came out of. Shut up.
You don't get any
So
response.
the door is open?
No, it's not open. All Cole did
Okay,
was
so we heard that
reveal it
through
with
the
rug.
closed door.
Well, the sound just sounds like it came from inside the room that you're in.
Okay, so it didn't sound like it came from under the door?
No, it was not muffled at all.
Okay.
It was as if somebody was standing and yelling at you from inside the room.
I want to check in the fireplace.
Okay, let's talk one at a time. Cole, what did you want to do?
I want to leave the room.
Cole wants to leave the room, and Fang, what was your?
I want to check the fireplace.
What do you want to do in the fireplace?
Just roll investigation and look around in it.
Okay. I'm not gonna make you roll. I'm just gonna tell you that with the 2 investigation rolls that you guys made, there really isn't much else in this room besides that trap door and trash.
Votes. 2 votes to go out of the room. Me and Cole.
I would like to open the door to the patio, but I don't want to leave yet. I don't think
One
we're done
vote to
with
open
this
the
room
door
yet.
to the patio. Big Red? You only vote.
I think we should also investigate the patio as well.
Okay. Split decision. Fang changes his thing to investigate the patio.
Okay, so what are you guys gonna do? You're just going up and opening the door? Are you?
Listening. I'm listening. We
Okay.
don't have to roll because I think we're...
No,
because
you can roll a perception check. I mean, Duke Cole is rolling a perception check. What did you roll? You can't roll not like your number and then pick it up.
15. I didn't.
Alright, hang on. Let me, I gotta check to see what your, and your perception is a +2, so that's a 17. So you don't really, there's nothing really that you can hear, through the door. I'll say with a 15, you also kind of looked out the window, it doesn't appear that there's anything of note on the patio, but you can see the back of the yard, and from that direction, and actually, sorry, it should be daytime, not nighttime right now. Looking out that window to the back, you can also see what appears to be a well. Oh no, actually, you can't see it from that vantage point, so you can't see that. But you see the yard essentially.
Okay, I want to open the window. Open the door.
Let me do. I'm gonna open the door.
2 votes
But
to open the door.
Is there anything for us out there if we already looked out the window and we didn't see anything? I think now we could probably leave this room.
Maybe there's
J3,
more
what do you
that
think?
he didn't see.
Well, if you want, if you want to open the door, maybe try to stealthily open the door.
Yeah.
But I do agree, Big Red. I think that we should maybe go up before we explore this trap door and go down.
Right.
You technically do have another hallway on this floor too, or 2 more.
Yeah, we have
hallways on
another
this
side
floor.
of the house.
So
Ah.
I wanna stealthily open the door.
Okay.
But
So-
I think if we open the door, it might cause us trouble later.
Yeah, I'm voting with Big Red.
Me too.
Yeah, I think we should just leave this room the way it is, and we should probably go check
Yeah.
out the other
It's because
side.
It's because that guy
Yeah,
who's
let's find out.
the guy who said it could be invisible. Oh, he could be invisible. He could be
Before-
like right next to us.
Before we explore more outside, let's find out the rest of what's on this floor.
I'm gonna close the door when we come out.
Okay, so you're all leaving the room. I'm gonna assume you're leaving in the same order you came in. So I will just
Yes.
bring you all out into the hallway. Hang on a second.
Good idea, dude. Cole. We'll close the door behind us.
Make sure that invisible guy doesn't get to us.
If he is invisible.
All right.
2 dead zombies in there.
Yep, you can see so you're back out in the hallway. You can see the open door to the study and the open door to the library, the 2 rooms you've already been in. You can clearly see down the hall and into the foyer of the house. You guys want to make your way that way?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Let's go on. We already investigated the foyer, didn't we?
You did,
So there's more rooms though.
but there were hallways off of that.
There were hallways.
And there was also a staircase. All right, so now you're back in the foyer where Big Red actually has not been.
I have not.
So in this room, just you can kind of see what's going on. Over here is a staircase that you guys have not really investigated very well.
I investigated it and I just said a bunch of things in it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You did investigate it. Okay. So it's pretty rickety. We left the investigation not knowing if it would actually hold anyone to go up the stairs. But what you've got here, Big Red, is a room with basically like a balcony that goes around the top. So this is like a really high ceiling.
I want to go into the hall.
Wait, if we do go upstairs, I'm not gonna go.
Because he's heavy.
Yeah, I'll freak the stairs.
All right, so you've got a couple of options here. You have upstairs. There are 2 hallways to the north. One goes straight up, and one is in the northeast side that seems to go towards the right a little bit. You guys can clearly see sort of the options.
I want to go in the hall that is to our side.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
I agree. Northeast it is.
All right. All right.
I'll go first again and protect everybody.
All right. So you move down this hallway, and you can see that there are 2 doors with rooms that you can go into.
I'm gonna go into the first door.
Let's go into the first one.
Alright, so you're
Want to listen first?
Yeah, listen. J355, can you listen?
This time.
Yes.
Alright.
I got a 14.
Okay, you listen at the door, and there is no perceptible movement in the room.
Okay,
Open the door stealthily. Because I think that's a good idea, because you never
Open
know
it stealthily.
Alright, well, everybody
Oh,
has...
I'm very stealthy.
If one person rolls stealth in this group, you all have to, because you're moving as a group. So
Okay, yeah.
everybody roll a d20 and tell me what the number is.
16.
You're clear. What'd you roll? Come on, don't flip it. What is it?
14.
I got a natural 20. 25.
Ooh.
Nice. I got a 16.
Since
16.
J355 rolled so high, then
Yeah, as a
then we
group,
all
you're
get
stealthy
it.
enough. Yep, everybody rolled high enough. All right, so J3, you open the door. Why don't you describe what you're doing?
Okay, so since I'm a robot, I make myself less parts, so I can make myself just a single thing, and so I don't make a lot of noise, and that's how I slide through the door, so I don't have to open it that much. Does that make sense?
Not really. Can you say more?
Like
you're a Transformer?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, like I'm a transformer, exactly.
So what do you transform into? To me,
Smaller, skinnier.
oh,
Yeah,
do you mean
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I condense
I see.
and I slide through the door.
You suck in your gut and go
Yeah.
through the door.
Exactly. There it is.
My
There it
robot gut.
All right. That is not a thing. We're not making that a thing. But you are stealthy and you go in. So
does
in
she
this,
see anything in there?
yes, she does. In this room, get out of here. In this room, you see what basically seems like a bedroom. The only thing really of note in here is there's a clumpy bunch of like red mushrooms in a semicircular formation around the fireplace, and there's like a purpley vine. That is sort of right in this area right here. That's sort of growing kind of up the side of the chimney.
Can she tell what kind of vine it is? Cole can. He has that book of
That's true.
plants and fungi.
You're right. So Cole, why don't you give me a d20 roll, except roll 2 of them, and tell me what the higher number is, and I'll tell you what I can tell you about this.
12 is the highest.
12.
12 is the highest one. So Cole, you can tell that it's not really a vine, that it's some sort of fungus. And you don't have specific like experience with this type of fungus, but most funguses are not good to like breathe for a long time and things like that.
But what else can he tell? Does he tell what it is?
No, he can't really tell what it is because a 12 isn't high enough.
I'm gonna run away.
I want all to see what it is too.
I'm gonna
But
roll
he just
again.
rolled with advantage, so I'm not gonna let you roll again.
There's
Sorry.
a fungus among us.
What'd you say? There's a fungus among us?
I think there's a fungus among us. What else is in this room? A fireplace, the
Yeah.
mushrooms around it.
Yeah, that's really the only thing of note in here. It's a pretty empty room. There's like a pile of rubble, but there's like rubble everywhere.
Could someone please roll
Right.
another investigation to see? to see what it is, or history, or memory, or something like that.
What?
And someone else will just try to figure out.
No,
what
but
it
if
is.
you want to,
I kind of like where his head's at, because it's surprising that this is the only chimney that has this on it that we've seen. Or I'm sorry, the fireplace. We saw another fireplace and it didn't have this.
that's true. It didn't.
I don't know what to
I'm
do.
trying to get something to show up for you guys, and I can't get it to show up. All right, so
From here,
so
can I roll a history check
you can
to see if I know?
you can roll a history check, but if you want to do that, you're going to have to get closer to the fungus to look at it closer.
I
Not
don't.
close enough. Well, what is it? Poison and disease doesn't affect me because I'm a robot.
Okay.
So I'll get closer.
All right. So you're going to come right up to it.
And I'll get close enough to it so that I can see clearly if I know what it is.
Yeah, you're going to have to get right up to it. Basically, like put your face in front of it. So give me a perception roll.
A perception roll?
Mhm.
Good. 9.
Ooh, you good. All right, so immediately, J3, you don't know what this thing is, but you know that it's alive, and one of its branches comes shooting out at you, and you manage to jump backwards and get out of its way. It does not look like it can move from the spot that it's in, but its tendrils are kind of shooting out everywhere, trying to reach you guys. What would you like to do?
I want to go with that door.
You want to run, Cole?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's everybody else's vote?
I want to stay in here.
Okay, I'm gonna roll to
You're gonna roll to
Well.
run?
12.
I think I would like to rage with my great axe at it.
I got a 12 to run away.
Yeah, okay, you can run away, sure. Duke Cole runs into the hallway. That's his move. Alright, so you want to attack J3, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack it.
Okay. I will remind you that rage, you only get 2 of those a day. But, I mean, you can use it if you want. You want to rage?
Would you like to
I feel like
rage,
I've never
so?
successfully raged.
Alright,
Yeah, I
so...
think
It's because
can
you
hold
haven't.
off on the rage.
Oh, really? Alright.
I won't rage.
Okay, but you're gonna run up to it and try and hit it. So, if that's the case, we all have to sort of roll for initiative, except for Duke Cole, who's in the hallway.
You know you get a ton of XP if you kill this goal.
That might be the smarter move from everybody.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
So everybody, well, he could decide to join.
I'm gonna join. I'm gonna try
I just rolled a nat 20
And a
for
17.
initiative.
All right. Duke Cole rolled 17. Hang on, let me put you in there.
First I want to go right there.
I'm a 19 plus 3, 22.
All right.
I'm
So,
a nat 20 plus 4, so I'm a 24.
all right, hang on.
Nice.
Update.
You just use up your nat 20 so you can't do a nat 20 to him, to hit him.
Yeah. As a dungeon master, I love it when nat 20s are wasted on initiative. And would you roll J3?
22.
22. And Fang, you rolled
18. I got an 18.
a 19.
An 18
18.
for me.
And Fang, would you roll?
I need to roll.
5.
Ooh. I haven't rolled for the other guy yet. So. I'm entering you guys manually. I could have just rolled for you, but I'm not going to do that. Alright, Violet Fungus, what are you going to do? Alright, so our marching order is going to be Big Red, J3, Duke Cole, Violet Fungus, and Fang.
Oh,
Isn't he like
you
almost
just
the
said
exact
its name.
Well, I mean, it's purple. It's violet colored and it's a fungus. So I don't think I revealed too much there.
That's why I need to attack it. It's purple. Remember, my favorite color is purple.
Oh, I would think you'd want to befriend it, but then I guess that's how it's however you want to roleplay it. Big Red, what would you like to do?
I thought about breath weapon, but then my set the off on fire.
Fungus.
So
Well, you would
I'm
have to
gonna go-
critically fail to do that. Can you say that? But it's up to you.
all right, I'm gonna go breath weapon. So as I'm standing there, I take a deep breath. And I kind of like open my arms out, and then I just go, and I just fire out this breath weapon.
Do either one of you excuse Big Red? Because it sounds like he just burped.
No, excuse. I couldn't even hear.
Alright, so you hit this guy for 5 damage, and part of it catches on fire, and it starts doing this high-pitched, like thing. I'm sorry, I'm not really good at high-pitched noises. J3, you're up. There you go, like that, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use my great axe.
Alright, do it.
And then my damage is 9.
Alright, so what are you actually doing to this thing? Are you trying to like cleave it in half, or what are you trying to-
So yeah, I cleave. I take my. Is the great axe the one that has the axe on both sides? That's the great axe, right?
No, great axe is just a really big.
No?
Oh, it's like a really big battle axe.
Okay, so I take it like I'm doing a whirlwind, like I'm spinning in a circle with
dervish
it.
move.
Yes.
You chop it in 3 pieces.
And I chop them.
You do,
Yes.
and you cut off probably like half of this thing, and it flies to the other side of the room. But the bottom half is still like trying to lash out at you. Do you want to move?
I
you want to
wanna.
move now? J3, move away. Or do you
I
want
wanna
to stay where you are?
throw my hand axe.
Yeah, after I do that, I'll back away so I'm not in the way of other people
Okay.
when they're doing their moves.
So you take a step back. So this thing, you're basically out of its reach now.
I'm throwing it. My hand.
Yeah.
All right, Cole is going to throw his hand axe.
8.
An 8, and hang on, I believe that's a hit, because I think you get plus on your, yeah. That's a hit. 1d6.
1d6. D6. Is this? This is d6.
Yep, the square one's a d6.
6.
Okay, 6, so you do max damage. Cole, how are you destroying this violet fungus with your hand axe?
So I jump, and throw my axe in it, and it like spins and chops the rest of his tentacles.
Like it spins around and around,
Yeah,
like it's
and then-
a boomerang, but a boomerang that doesn't go back to you, and it like chops everything up like a platform.
Mhm.
That's good. All right, you've killed this violet fungus,
Is there any more monsters in the room?
and it doesn't appear that there's any more monsters or anything of note in this room.
Okay. Next room then.
All right, heading down the hallway.
Yep.
Mhm. Same order that we came in.
Is there a locked door there?
I mean, you can check to see if the doorknob is locked, but
I'm gonna see if it's locked.
okay. So Cole's gonna move ahead of everybody else, and you're just gonna
13.
try the doorknob.
I got a 13.
Okay. You can tell by like turning the knob a little bit that it is not locked.
Okay, the room that will be locked is the room that the guy is hiding in.
What guy?
The guy that we're looking for. The
Oh,
guy
you think so?
crossing the
Alright.
shadows.
Maybe I'm gonna listen too.
Okay.
We're being smart about this, eh?
14.
Okay. You can't hear anything going on in this room. Do you want to open the door?
Sure.
Second.
North.
Let me find the room.
North.
All right. Okay, so you open the door to this room. Duke Cole. And Duke Cole, you were the first one to step inside. And what you see is this room is like in worse shape than any other room in the house. As a matter of fact, Duke Cole, you feel like the floor is barely holding you there. The floorboards are kind of bending a little bit.
I want to go.
First, why don't you give me a perception check? So roll a d20. I'm assuming you're going to tell everybody else to wait out in the hall. Cool.
I am too. I am.
What did you get?
9.
A 9. Yeah, you can tell just by looking at it, this is probably not a good room to go into.
I'm going to jump out.
You can back out. I'll let you back out without any... anybody else want to just come up and peer through the door to see if there's anything they notice?
I'm the lightest, so I should go.
It's still pretty bendy from
Well,
standing.
Fang, I could give you a recommendation of, let's see, how much can you do?
Does Fang have night vision? Is it really dark in that room? Would that be helpful?
He does have night vision. It is not super dark in the room. I thought that you had the ability. Oh, that's level 2. You can change it to an animal.
What animal did you choose?
I was gonna say if you had, because druids and Fang is a druid, they have a feature or a spell usually where they can shift into like a small or medium animal. And I was gonna say you should change it to like a little kitty and walk around in there and see what happens. But
that'd be cute.
yeah, so Fang probably does have the best vision of all of them.
I also have dark vision,
Ooh, let's see.
and my acrobatics is pretty
So
high.
do I get advantage, or do we just roll with plus?
So it just depends. Are you guys going into the room, or are you just looking through the door?
Looking through the door.
Okay. So Dean, why don't you roll perception? That's a fireplace goal.
5. Much better than
Does anybody, let's say that, roll again and we'll say that Big Red was assisting you.
4.
16.
Okay, yeah, with a 16 Fang, you peer through the door, and you not only confirm what Duke sees about the floor, that this is like, this room is, the floor is rotted, but when you look up, it looks like the room, the ceiling is like hanging down a little bit. It's like, you know when you know how a trampoline kind of bows down in the middle when you get on it? Or like a bed.
Yeah,
or...
it looks like someone's just.
Yeah.
It looks like a really heavy guy.
Yeah, it looks like a big fatty is up there, laying in the. It looks like your dad's up there,
Yeah.
laying on the middle of the
Or
floor.
Santa
and the
Claus.
thing is
Santa Claus.
Ooh, let's not call Santa Claus a big fatty.
Yeah.
That's probably not good.
Do I see anything else?
Nope, nothing else in there except that this room is probably has the weakest structure.
Yeah, let's go upstairs. Oh, is there
But
more
we still have
rooms?
one more room to look at.
Oh yeah, there's still more rooms. I want to go in that hallway. This
Or
one.
there's another hallway to go down.
All right, so you guys head back to the foyer.
The foyer.
Sorry, the foyer. Let me send this for you.
Okay, so I wanna go in the first room.
All right, so what you see down this hallway here is more of the same as the rest of this house. The hallway's in pretty bad shape. You have 2 doors left and right, and a door further down. It's like straight ahead. So you've got 1, 2, 3 doors that you can see.
I wanna go this way.
Closer to us.
I think we should start at the door farthest to us.
Yeah, me
Then we
too.
can just Then we can come back down the hallway and then
And make sure we listen
check the
before.
stairs.
Yeah, make sure
I
you
think that's a good idea.
Okay, so you guys are gonna head down to the door down here.
Yes.
Because I went on a ship before you and I heard some rattling through that window.
All right, so you did, yeah.
And it just
So
sounds
wait,
like
are you gonna listen, Fang and Cole? Did you say you were gonna stop and listen at the other two doors as you guys were walking
No,
away?
we're going to listen to the door that.
Why don't you guys give me a perception roll then?
No, I think JC355. Do you want to do it?
J3, do you want to roll perception?
I'm gonna roll, actually.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't know I wasn't
17.
unmuted.
Oh, Cole rolls.
Oh, you got higher than me.
Yeah. So Cole, way from the back of the line. Which door were you listening at, Cole? Oh, you were just... Okay, so Cole wasn't listening for the same door that you're at. He was listening to the door that's right next to him. Cole, you can't really... It doesn't sound like there's anything going on in that room from, like, a large-sized person, but you do hear, like, scuttling around sort of in there, as if it's, like, some sort of bugs or something in there.
Oh, yeah. Like spiders, maybe?
Maybe. J3, you want to
I
give a roll?
definitely don't want to fight spiders.
Do you want to give a roll to see if you can hear anything at your door?
Oh, okay. So 1921.
Nice.
You hear, J3, some definite movement in that room.
What does like it? Like is it rattling, like footsteps, or
It's
crawling?
so like the sound. It sounds kind of like snarling a little bit, and not shuffling, but like sort of slower movement, and like moaning, and
Ghost?
yeah, whatever this thing is, it's like moving around in there, pretty well.
Fang.
Stealth?
Fang, can you try to
I'm gonna listen.
this?
I'm gonna
the
listen
door
at
you
this
next to.
door.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception roll.
Wah.
When'd you get a 1?
Wah, wah,
A 3? Yeah, thanks. So you put your ear up to the door that you were next to, and it sounds like it would be great in there. You guys should really go in.
I'm not gonna go in there
No.
because I rolled a 3. We should go into the room called. I think we should go into JC55's room.
No.
Well, we're probably gonna stop here because there's only 8 minutes left. But you guys can decide what room you're gonna go into.
I don't know. I mean, the room that I listened to sounded safe.
Can I roll a
but
stealth?
Yeah, what are you trying to do?
I was
I
gonna
wanna go
suggest
here.
stealth.
What
Can
do
I
you?
roll a stealth and open the door that J3 listened to?
Sure. Go ahead, go for it.
At least I'm in the back of the line.
Me too.
To 23.
All right. So stealthily, you walk up to the door. You reach out your. I forgot to tell you this because you said you looked more like a dragon. I now picture you with like T-Rex arms. So anytime you're trying to reach something far away, I'm gonna make you have a disadvantage.
How unfair is that?
So hey, it's your fault. You described yourself that way.
Yeah, but dragons don't look like T-Rexes.
Well, they do in my head.
the same length. They have the same length arms.
So you walk up to this door and you're so silent, like everybody is looking at each other incredulously because they can't believe that this dinosaur is so quiet. And you reach out your hand and you put it on the handle to the door, and you turn the handle slowly, very slowly, and you pull the door and you find that the door is locked.
Dungeons and Blues!
A great cliffhanger there to end the episode. Just wanted to throw out some thank yous to the Deadites. They provide our theme music for Dungeons Brothers. Also to John Von Wonderful and Ghostly Babe for some music we used in there, as well as Tabletop Audio. And also I would be remiss if I did not thank the adults that join us in our adventure, the Godmother and Bobby. I want to thank them for spending time with us. So tune in for our next episode. We hope you enjoyed it.